Happy morning, student. Up till now, we have discussed what do you mean by electromagnetic waves. It's important in our daily life and its properties. Okay, now you know that in electromagnetic waves, electric field and magnetic field varying sinusoidally with x-axis. Let us consider that a wave is traveling along the x-axis, electric field is along the y-axis and magnetic field along the z-axis. Then we can write Ey is equal to the E naught sine of omega t minus kx. Okay, and Bz is equal to the B naught sine of omega t minus kx, where omega is the angular frequency of oscillation. This k is the propagation constant. And its value k is equal to the 2 pi upon lambda, where lambda is the wavelength of wave. Okay, now this omega is equal to the 2 pi nu is equal to the angular velocity of oscillation. And nu is equal to the frequency of wave. Therefore, you should know these two equations, because in electromagnetic waves, electric field and magnetic field varying sinusoidally, it is the function of sine. Therefore, equation of Ey is equal to the E naught sine of omega t minus kx, and Bz is equal to the B naught into sine of omega t minus kx, where E naught is the amplitude of electric field. What is the E naught? E naught is equal to the amplitude of electric field. And B naught is equal to the amplitude of magnetic field. Magnetic field. Okay. Therefore, these two equations are important. Therefore, electric field and magnetic field oscillate in phase with the same frequency. Because you know that when the charge is oscillating with same frequency, then and then only the electromagnetic waves are produced. Okay, therefore, electric field and magnetic field oscillates in phase with the same frequency. Okay, let us solve one problems related with a electromagnetic waves. First problem. A beam of red light has an amplitude 2.5 times the amplitude of second beam of the same color. Calculate the ratios of intensities of the two waves. Okay, we have given the two waves and we have obtained the ratio of their intensity. Let us consider first I1 is the intensity of first wave, I2 is the intensity of a second wave. Okay, therefore in solution we have given I1 is directly proportional to the 2.5 into the amplitude of the second wave, 2.5 into a square. Okay, and I2 is directly proportional to the a square, because you know the equation, intensity of wave is directly proportional to the square of amplitude. Therefore, it is the square of amplitude. Okay. Therefore, we can calculate this. This is say equation number 1. This is the equation number 2. Okay. Therefore, I1 upon I2 is equal to the 2.5 a bracket square upon a square. Therefore, I1 upon I2 is equal to the 2.5 square. Okay. Therefore, it becomes I1 upon I2 is equal to the 6.25. This is the ratio of the intensities of the two waves. Okay. Therefore, you should know this, the intensity of wave is directly proportional to the square of amplitude. Okay. And we have given this, I1 is directly proportional to the 2.5 into the a square, because a beam of red light has an amplitude 2.5 times the amplitude of the second beam of the same color. Therefore, we can write down these two equations. Okay. Now, next problem related to this. Calculate the velocity of electromagnetic waves in vacuum. Okay. So it is second one. This is problem number first. Okay. We have to calculate the velocity of electromagnetic waves in vacuum. Okay. Therefore, we have to calculate here C. In vacuum, we have to calculate. Okay. Therefore, solution. We have to calculate the C. Then mu naught is given 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 in SI unit. Next one is the epsilon naught 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12 in SI unit. Okay, now we have to calculate the C. What is the formula for C? C is equal to the 1 upon under root of mu naught into epsilon naught. Okay, therefore 1 upon under root of mu naught 4 pi into 10 raised to minus 7 into epsilon naught 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 12. Therefore, C is equal to the 1 upon under root of 4 pi into 8.85 into 10 raised to minus 19. Okay, therefore, if you calculate this, the equations becomes, or answer becomes, you know what is the velocity of light in vacuum. It is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. This is the equation of solving the problem. C is equal to the 1 upon under root of mu naught into epsilon naught. Simple example, because in this example we have to calculate the velocity of electromagnetic waves in vacuum. Velocity of the electromagnetic waves is c. What is the formula for c? There is one property, okay? The electromagnetic waves travel with a velocity c, and which is equal to the 1 upon under root of mu naught into epsilon naught. Therefore we get these two steps of, only we get the two steps, and lastly we get c is equal to the 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. ओके, हे कॅल्क्युलेशन तुम्ही लॉगनी करा आणि परत ते त्याचा अँटीलॉग पहा अँड चेक युअर आन्सर्स. ओके, लेट अस स्टॉप हिअर.